guys, welcome to Clean, Repair and Organise Wednesdays, and we are back in the kitchen. Don't worry, we are not doing a deep clean in this kitchen for a little while, but I have a couple of things that I need to do in here, and one little sort of not craft, sort of a DIY thing. What I want to do is, let me show you guys. Let's put you down here first. Sorry guys, I need to clean the kitchen, put away all these dishes, wash these that's here, in order for me to wash the windows again so that I can put this up, the fly net. This is the last one that I'm putting up, guys, and I'm not doing this on camera. I'm not washing the windows on camera. I'm not putting up this net on camera. You've seen me putting up my son, my daughter and my front room net. Dominique doesn't want a net, but this kitchen window is constantly opened, and so I felt the need to get a net for this kitchen. This is it. I'm not going to get no more nets for the home. Doms doesn't want a net and in her room, and she's got 2 windows. She doesn't want a net, and I'm not going to put one in the bathroom or in the toilet either. So this is the last one, but I'm not doing that on camera, guys. I'm going to pack everything up, clean everything in this area, take all of this down, wash the windows, put up the net. But the reason why we're doing a little DIY is this, and I'm very nervous about it because I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I doubt it's going to work. You see, like my balcony, I done I put a pot out there, and I was talking about the stones that I got. I don't know if you've seen it, but go back to, I don't know what I've called it. But anyway, I'm potting a plant in a pot, basically, and I've got these big stones. And actually, guys, I don't like the way it turned out at all. I do feel like I'm going to take all those stones out eventually at some point and get just regular size stones, because I feel like they just, you can barely see the plant. I know it's faux plants, but they just overtake everything. I don't like it at all. I'm going to see if someone wants to take those stones off me. But we are in the kitchen because of this cooker. Now, that's something else I'm not going to be doing on camera, guys. I'm not going to be pulling out the cooker and cleaning behind it on camera, but I am going to be doing that off camera because I brought these also from Temu. And I bought a number of these, and I just thought, in case someone else has my problem. So these little silicone things are meant to just attach to the side of your cooker so that any spillage or food dropping down at the sides of the cooker does not occur, because these obviously catches them, and then you can remove them and wipe them and everything. But this, guys, is the standard sort of width. And for me, not only is my cooker not exactly level to my worktop, so that's going to probably cause an issue as far as weight, as you'll see what I mean, but also the back of the cooker. Let me show you. So this is how it would normally go, guys, on a normal everyone else's cooker. It'll go like that, and it basically sits on the side of your cooker, but you can see my problem. That is just not, the width does just not go. So I had the great idea of, oh, and let me just show you the back as well. The back is a problem. That's where we get a lot of splashed foods and everything down at the back of the cooker there. But that's even wider, and I have nothing to sort of rest that on. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I didn't actually give that too much of a thought, which I should have before purchasing all of these silicone things. I didn't really give it too much of a thought. Anyway, so in order not to waste them, because we bought them, I thought of using double-sided Gorilla Tape and sort of doing a little DIY of my own by basically getting these together so that they do fit. But the problem is the level and the back. The back would fit, but there's actually nothing to actually rest that on unless I get some sort of a, I don't know, some sort of a freestanding some situation behind there. I don't know, but I thought I will give it a go, and this is what we're going to try today. I have very little faith, by the way. If this works, that's great. If it doesn't, I don't think I'd be that surprised. But if it does work, it might help someone out there, you know, that's got the same problem and would like a sort of easy, cheap solution. You know me and my easy, cheap solutions. So yeah, we're gonna try. Okay, so we have 2 here, we have some more here, and then we've got another packet in there, because my idea was to do 2 here, 2 here, and then of course 2 at the back, not really taking into account that there's nothing to rest it at the back. That's the problem. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to bore you with the details. I have my hairband here to put this craziness up. I have my phone here to listen to some music. I'm going to show you the before and after of the, or I might show you the before and in between when I put, where is it? When I've actually attached this to the window. I'll come back, work on the cooker, and then go back to put the net. I should just do it all at once, right? I will do a before and after of the net, and then I will clean behind the cooker, level it up again, and I will come back and we will try this little DIY situation and see if it works. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, guys, so I'll see you guys. For me, it's gonna be in a couple of hours or so, because it's gonna take me well, not a couple of hours actually, maybe in an hour or so. But for you guys, I'll see you in a second. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, you would have just seen me putting up, well no, you didn't see me putting up, but you would have seen the before and after with the net. Stressful issues there. Okay, sorry about this on the top of my head, but we had to put up the hair. Anyway, we'll come back to the net because I've had some serious problems with that. That was a bit disappointing. I'm hoping we don't have the same results here, but I'll come back to the net. However, I have cleaned this area. We have cleaned at the back of the cooker and the sides. We've cleaned on top of the cooker as well, the sides of the cooker, sides of the worktop, back of this wall. Is it the best clean I've ever done? No. Would I get an award for effort? Yes. Okay guys, so now, before I show you the disaster, before I show you the disaster of what happened with the window, the net, let's move on from that very stressful situation. And this is about to be a stressful situation as well. Right, so guys, what I was doing, I did have a tea break, guys. I needed a tea break over that stressful situation. But what I did notice is these do have, like, I'm guessing that's what will hook on to the sides of the cooker, I guess. Is what I'm guessing. Okay. So we're going to have this for the other side, sort of to balance it out, because I feel like if I create the Gorilla Tape is weighty as it is, if I have these two in the center glued together with this, it's gonna literally, gravity will take over. So guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna just wing it, I guess. I'm gonna just wing it at this point, because I've centered the I've made the cooker as centered as I possibly can. Okay, I feel like this is where it needs to be. So I've flipped it over. Let me put it down, straighten it up, and then I will let you guys see. Let's put you down here. Let's face you right down there. Oops. Let's face you down. Sorry guys. Come on. This tripod is just not the one. Okay. I hope you guys can see. Okay. This is it right here. Okay, here's the Gorilla Tape. And I feel like, to be honest, I can kind of go as wide as I want, I guess. Or should I go as wide as possible? So, bringing it more here, I think. So if I was to tape this together, let's see. As far as I can remember, this is very hard to cut. So I'm going to do it in more of strips, just to make it easier for me. So if I do it like that, and we don't need it to be that thick. I hope you can see, guys. Ugh. As you can see, this double-sided tape is very... Oh, what happened? Oh, I just cut off a chunk of it. That was not meant to happen, guys. Can we use that chunk? I don't know if it's gonna actually stick to this. I don't know. Guys, I really hope you can see what I'm doing. It keeps ripping into pieces, and that's just not the intention. But we're going to go with it and still use these pieces as best as we can. So if we just lift up... I don't think this is intended to actually, this is not actually sticky enough, I don't think, to handle this situation. I'm going to try one more time. If we try and cut this straight in half, leave that there. Okay, if I was to, well, no wonder. This is a little bit, have to clean all the dust off this, guys. Right, if I was to just stick let's dry it up as well. It's just the fibres from these cloths is not going to really, no, this Gorilla Tape is definitely, doesn't seem to be having the desired effect. I don't know, guys, should I glue it? I do have like this adhesive glue. Maybe we should glue it. I'll be back. Hi guys, so I'm back. Clearly, if you've seen in the last clip, this does not work. For some reason, it's not going to stick silicone together. That's the double-sided Gorilla Tape. So I have resorted in using this UHU. It's a universal glue. It's an all-purpose adhesive. So I used this, and I don't know if you can see, but I've done a very thin line on this side. I've already done this one, guys. I done a very thin line on this one, and then I went in with this extra strong glue, and on the other one I've done again a very thin line of that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over and pray that they actually stick together. So this is what I did. I basically went to as far to the edge on each side, or as not too far but close enough where it's just about meeting each other, and then I just kind of press down on it. I've put it on a towel because obviously I don't want it to get stuck to my worktops. So we're going to leave it like this, I guess, for a few hours. I may have another tea break. We're only doing 2, guys. We're going to just do 2 for the sides of the cooker because we're going to have to think of something else at a later date for the back of the cooker. Hopefully this works because then the weight of the tape might have put more weight on this, but with glue it might be actually have worked in my favor. Okay guys, so let's hope that these 2 bad boys right here, let's hope that these 2 actually works, and then we're going to test it out on the sides of the cooker. Okay, so I don't know guys, I don't know. I'm hoping that I've come up with a genius idea and it works. If it does work, I will have 2 spare ones, which is meant to be for the back, but until I think of a solution, we'll just keep these as spares. Let's see if this works first. I'll put that away in a moment. Put all these glues and everything away in a moment. By the way, let's talk about the net for the kitchen. Okay guys, that was stressful. Putting up this net for the kitchen was stressful. Number 1, I did wash the windows. I know I've recently washed them, but where we live we have a lot of greenery front and back, and where we're higher up we have a lot of dust. Like, you know, you can clean something one day, by the next day it's dusty again. So anyway, I did re-wash the windows and all of that jazz, and then Dominique came and saw me struggling to put the tape around this window, so she kindly done that. Then she offered to put up the net. At first we had the net the wrong way round and thought the length was the problem. I mean, yeah, the width was the problem. So we spun it around. However, now the width is a little too fitted. So when it comes to opening the window, I didn't realize that I didn't buy the ones with the magnet like the rest of them has. And I am bummed out about that. I really am. So now, in order to open and close the windows, we're going to have to pull up the Velcro on the corner just to open and close the window, which is a pain. It's going to be a pain. But as I said, the kitchen window, because we're cooking, is mostly opened anyway. Even in the winter months, it's slightly a crack open, unless we're really cold. So it shouldn't be too much of a bother, but this is the problem here. Do you see all this, guys? This literally reached all the way. Sorry guys, I did have a cup of tea, and this is just my my tea bags that I just replaced and filled up my teapots, and of course you know what all that is for that. But anyway, getting back to this. So we have, it came to here, guys. It came to here. So what I've had to do is roll it up. What we was gonna do, or what me and Dominique, because Dominique kindly helped me with this and she practically put up the whole thing. what we were going to do is just get an, is it an X-Acto knife? I'm not sure. But we were going to just cut off the excess, because it's like, okay, doesn't really matter as long as the net's there. But I felt that's going to make it look tacky, and it's going to be all jagged, and it's gonna, I don't know, it's just gonna look like we've thrown I don't know, a piece of material up there, so to speak. And I know this is not any better, this situation is not any better, but at least I can put my hands underneath there, reach the window and close and open the window that way. But I know it's going to drive me insane. I know I'm going to get fed up of it. I know this already. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it like that until I can't tolerate it anymore. That's A. Or B, until it's so battered and dirty and ruined over the years that I have to get a new one. And then I will make sure I get the correct measurements and the correct one with the split in the middle, with the magnet split in the middle. So yeah, so that was that issue. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea, because we're gonna let this dry. We're gonna let this dry and pray that it sticks together, and then we're going to give it a quick test to see if we can just rest it like everyone else does with their one. Rest it on the cooker sides here and here. Sorry, this is just an old chopping board. I use this for mostly doing craft stuff or whatever. I don't really use it for cooking. I use my black one for cooking, but it's just in the kitchen anyway. I still keep it in here. But yeah, I was going to rest them on that, but it's too small. So anyway, I'm going to clear up, and we're going to come back in maybe about, let's give it, the window's open, so it's got a lot of air to dry up as quick as possible. There's 2 different types of glues, as you've seen, so I'm hoping that gives it some type of enforcement. We're going to hope, number one, it doesn't just stick to the remain stuck to my my old, very old tea towel. I made sure I put it on an old tea towel. And let's see if it fits on the side of my cooker. If it does, I will be very happy. Okay guys, I'm going to clear all of this up, make myself a cup of tea, and we're going to come back and give it a test. And then that will be that. All right, bye. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so I feel like our little experiment should be dry. You're gonna laugh at me when I turn this camera around. You're gonna see exactly what I have going on here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right, you're probably wondering, why do I have all my seasonings rest on top of these? Because it's called sheer determination, guys. I am determined for this to work. So in my mind, I looked at my little rack over here and thought, that looks a bit dusty. And then I looked at the spices and thought, you can serve a purpose while I wash this, and you know, you could put some weight on this for me so that I can then have this as secure and firmly glued as we can. We're about to remove all of it now. So This is the final moments, guys. I'm trying to put you on top here where you normally would go, but because of this net. Okay guys, I'm going to put all these spices, let me dry. I'm going to just dry this rack real quick. I'm going to put all these spices away, and then we're going to see if this actually works. Okay. As I said, we still need a solution for the back of the cooker, and that's the biggest problem, guys, because I didn't think of that, and I feel like that's where the most spillage and splatters go, but we'll think of that at a later date. Okay, we're going to just put all these spices back real quick, okay? We're going to just put them back, and doesn't matter how, just put them back. Right, and then these goes in my cupboard. Right guys, time to see whether or not I am a genius indeed. Okay guys, so we're gonna lift this up very gently. Oh, it didn't stick to my tea towel, so that's good. Let's try and carefully, because it might still be drying process. I feel like I've left it long enough. Don't worry guys, I'm going to move you over and show you. But I think it actually, let me move this. If we measure it from where the ends of the cooker is, I don't know, it does look like it might dip slightly, you know, with the weight in the center, like that. Let's try and balance that out. Let's move this. I don't know if these bits is going to be resting on the side, probably, I'm guessing. Maybe, because, you know, fire hazard and all. Right, guys, that's one. It's going well, actually. They've managed to stick together. This one looks like it's still a little bit wet on the end there. So we're going to be extra careful here. Let's move it up a bit. There's no point in it being Is it the prettiest thing I've ever seen? No. But does it serve the purpose? Possibly, if it can hold up. Because it's not completely level, it kind of looks like it's slightly dipping. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Let me move these cloths. I normally keep a cloth covering my cooker, guys, because she's old, but it's not giving. It's not very attractive, but I feel like it will do the job. It does have excess glue. Let me show you now. It does have excess glue, but this is what it's looking like, guys. So as you see, it's not exactly level, so it kind of dips a little bit, and you can see little bits of excess glue, which in time will, you know, come away. But I don't know, guys. I mean, it will serve the purpose, but it's not the most attractive thing. It's not the most attractive, but because I made the effort, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to see how it goes if we just keep these right here all the time, and when we cook it will definitely stop the sides from getting filthy at least. I don't know about what we're going to do for the back, but yeah, it's not attractive, is it, guys? It's not very attractive at all, and I hope it doesn't slowly start to peel apart. I doubt it though. I feel like it will be fine. But that's it, guys. That's the little experiment. It's not that great, but we've learned a couple of lessons today. As far as the net for the window, we've learned always measure and review what you are about to purchase before purchasing it. And then with our little cooker experiment here, we have learnt that I am indeed a genius. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very, I don't know, not crafts, kind of DIY situations that happened today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a kick out of it. You know, if anything, I hope you probably laughed at both situations. At least that's something, right? So please stay safe. I nearly forgot what I was going to say. Stay safe, be safe, and of course, peace, guys, until the next one. Hopefully we have more success in the future. Okay, bye, guys.